Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Geeked Out. Today we're going to be talking about some video game news. So if you're into video games or you own a PS3 or if you love Sony, you might want to stick around. Here we go. Alright guys, so like I said before, this is a news update, and I've never really done a news update except for the Boy Meets World thing that I did a little bit while back. But I came across this right after I was doing my Blu-ray and comic book update, as you guys can see, wearing the same attire. And I just wanted to let you guys know a bit of news that I kind of came across, which was kind of shocking to me, and I've been hearing rumors about this for a long time and just did not think it was going to be possible, but it is, so let's get talking about it. As you guys can see here, I have my laptop because I will actually be reading from the laptop some quotes and things that I found very interesting. If you guys remember, guys, you guys can subscribe right here if you guys do enjoy this little news update. So what I found out was Sony has a patented technology that is going to allow that none of its systems read secondhand disc. So that means that you're pretty much no more used games. So PlayStation is making a technology that is going to allow that you can't use used games on your PS3, PS4. Now I'm not sure if they're gonna make it in the PS4 only, or they're gonna do some type of patch to the PS3s for the new PS3s that are coming out. It's most likely gonna be for the PS4s, but that's crazy. It's going into the no more used games. I heard Xbox was attempting this. They have not come out with anything, but Sony has reportedly succeeded, guys. So there is no more used games on the PS4. That is going to be crazy. That might actually hurt the system when it comes out, because a lot of people buy used games. I mean, I buy used games sometimes, and I mean, used games are great deals for people. And the fact that they're in their new systems, they're not going to allow for used games to be used is actually kind of crazy on their behalf. So I know that they're doing this because they make no profit off of used games, and they really were upset with that. They actually don't like companies like Gamestop and secondhand companies like that. They don't enjoy that they use their system and that they get no percentage of it. And I guess I'm going to read off of what some of the things here say. It says, according to NeoGAF member GoFreak, the patent application was filed on the 9th of December of 2012. And it will work by linking individual game discs to a user's account without requiring connection, meaning any future attempt to use this disc on another console won't work. Which is kind of crazy. So if I have a game and I want to go to my friend's house and play the game there, I can't do that anymore. I mean, I have to load my account into his system so I can use my game, because if I don't do that, then it won't even allow me to use my game. It's a crazy technology. Didn't think it was possible, but it is. So there is no more lending games to friends or anything like that, which is just, it's crazy. I mean, everybody loves to lend games, loves to borrow games, and now you just can't do that unless you lend them your account to use it on, which is just crazy. But I'm going to continue reading here a bit more. The patent explains that games will come with contactless tags that will be ready by your console in much the same way as modern bank cards. When a disc is first used, the disc ID and player ID will be stored on the tag. Every time the disc is used in the future, the tag will check if the two IDs match up. If not, then the disc won't work. Now that's, like I said, that's just crazy. I mean, the fact that Sony's attempting this may really hurt their market. I mean, this is going to be a really big thing for the PS4. And I thought that Sony was taking a step forward, and this may be them trying to outsmart themselves. I mean, this could just really go against what they're trying to surpass, like the Xbox in the US in sales and all this other stuff. But I don't know, this is going to be a very tricky thing to surpass. I'm going to continue reading here. The document goes on to explain that such a device is part of Sony's ongoing effort to deter secondhand game sales and is a far simpler solution than always-on DRM or passwords. It's worth nothing that Sony has not confirmed the existence of the device and that the patent doesn't state what machine it will be used in, which later paragraphs also mention accessories. So I don't know what that means. I mean, remotes won't be able to be used, like no more used remotes. I'm not sure what they're going with there, but this is some pretty intense news for me because I own a PlayStation 3 and I use a lot of used games when, after a while, you want those used games. So the fact that you can't is kind of crazy, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's the news there, guys. I mean, Sony is making this crazy device that won't allow its systems to use used games. I don't know what that's going to do for its future. I would love some feedback of what you guys think. I am actually pretty worried about what Sony's going to do with this. This is going to be, it's going to be interesting, guys. But you guys let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Or would you guys buy a Sony system if you can't use used games? I'm really curious, guys. Would you guys actually buy a system? Would you guys be interested in a system? If you guys are interested, why? If you guys aren't, why? I'm really curious about this. Me, myself, I don't know. I actually really don't know. This is like, I just read the news like maybe about less than an hour ago, and I'm not even sure what I would do if they did this. This patent is something they've been trying to get for a while, and I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to see. But yeah, guys, Sony is creating a patent that doesn't allow used games in its system. That's gotta be like GameStop's nightmare. But yep, no more used games in PlayStation. What do you guys think? Remember, guys, if you guys enjoy what I have to say, this was a very mellow day for me. Pretty tired, so pretty mellow day. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. Geek out every day, don't forget. Just do all the things you love. Don't be afraid about what people say. Just love the things you love and go from there. Move on. Just do the things you love. Alright, guys? So that's all I have to say for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this little brief news update, which I rarely do, but when it's something important, I kind of figured I'd talk about it a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys were informed if you guys didn't know about this. Let me know what you guys think. Take care.